crafty friends, this is Mary. Welcome back to Cardz TV. Today we're going to continue on making lots of cards for all different occasions, and we're going to be featuring Dollar Tree stickers. And here is a cute little set that I found a couple of years ago. I don't know if any of you have this one or if Dollar Tree even still sells it. But I thought it was super cute, and I've already used one of them back when I first got it. But I need to make a card for my great-grandson's birthday, and I've decided to use this little guy right here with a little orange blockhead. And he's holding a little star, and he's got a heart right there, and he's got glitter. And there's a little sparkly gem right there. So I think we're going to use him. And I've picked out this sketch to use. This is Cardz TV Sketch number 30. You can get all, how many are there now? I think there are 59 sketches over at my blog, cardztv.blogspot.com. They're all free to download. So we're going to put this set of stickers aside for right now and bring in our card base. So we look at our sketch. Our card base is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. That's what we have right here. And our first mat is 3 3/4 by 5. Well, there was some green on that little robot right there, and I really like that, and I like the blue as well. So I picked this piece of green, and it's got little swirls all over it. And I cut it at 3 3/4 by 5, just like the sketch. But I wanted to back it with some blue. So I cut this at 3 7/8 by 5 1/8. I'm going to get this glued together and get that on the front of my card. Let me grab my glue and get that going. Okay, let's go back to the sketch. We see we have a border that's 1 1/4 by 4 1/4. Well, I cut this piece of orange. It's got a little pattern in it. And I cut it at the 1 1/4, but I cut it the same width as the 3 3/4. I didn't want it to go all the way across like it does on the sketch. So I'm going to get that attached. And these colors are matching that little robot really, really well. We'll get that on here. I think these are fun colors, especially for a little boy's card. Okay, next we've got a mat that's 2 inches by 4 inches. And because our little robot is holding a star, I wanted to use the star paper. So I cut this at the 2 inches by 4 inches, and I wanted to mat it with some more of that blue. So this is 2 1/8 by 4 1/8. I'm going to get these attached together and get these right here, just like you see in the sketch, on the front of the card. This is looking really cute for a little boy, I think. Okay, it's time to put our little robot on, and you can see he's got some foam tape already on him. We're going to go ahead and get him put down. And I love that he's holding that little star. Oh, that's so cute. And the colors match really, really well. And I love the glitter on there too. Now we look back at the sketch. We see we have a circle that's 1 1/2 inches. And I cut one out with a punch, and I've stamped it using Memento Tuxedo Black ink, and I put big hugs. And I'm going to put happy birthday on the inside. But that's going to go right up under that star. Right there, just like that. That's cute. I went ahead and put a piece of foam tape on here, as well as the glue, to kind of even that up. Come on off of their backing. Where it's 2 levels of cardstock there. We'll go ahead and get that down. Trying to place it to where you can still read it. There we go. But I wanted that star to be there in the center. Now, if we look at his nose, we see there's some red, or a red gemstone there. And I've got some over here. And I thought maybe we might bling it up a little bit more. With a little bit more red. Let's put some red rhinestones on here. You can't have too much bling on a card, right? Even for a little boy. Let's put one more. And let's put one more right here in the center of that little star. Really help it stand out. There we go, guys. That finishes the birthday card for my little great-grandson. I think he's going to like it. That's card number 1. For card number 2, we're going to make another birthday card. And we're going to be using some more of these beautiful Dollar Tree roses. I love these things. They're gorgeous. And we're going to use Cardz TV Sketch number 25. Now, I've made a few changes to this. Our first mat on our 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 inch card is supposed to be 4 1/8 by 5 3/8. Well, instead of cutting it from the pattern paper, I cut it from solid black. And then to go on top of that, I cut the mat down to 4 by 5 1/4. Because, you know, I like to put something solid between my pattern paper and the card base. Well, y'all, I am so sorry. I thought I was filming finishing this card, and apparently I did not hit the record button. I'm so sorry. So let me go ahead and tell you how I finished this card. The last part that I filmed was putting on this black and white checked mat. So we come over to the sketch, and the next mat is 2 3/4 by 5 1/8. But because I cut this mat 4 by 5 1/4, I trimmed this down. So now this pink and white mat is 2 3/4 by 5 inches. Now the next mat is 2 3/8 by 4 5/8. I did not change that one. And that's this beautiful rose floral mat. I love that. Now to go on the front for the oval, I used this scalloped die, this scalloped oval die, and it's got stitching. I love this die. It's one of my favorites. And it is 2 7/8 by 4, just like on the sketch. So I put it down, and here's another change I made. I did not use the sentiment mat down here. I went ahead and put my sentiment on my oval, and I used Memento Tuxedo Black ink for that. And then I put down that beautiful spray of roses. Oh my goodness, I just love these roses from Dollar Tree, and I still have these left. I can't wait to make some more cards with them. But I think that turned out so very pretty. So there is card number 2, guys. Let's get started on card number 3. For card number 3, we're going to use sketch number 2. And we've got a white card base, which is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 when folded. We look down here. Our black mat is 4 by 5 1/4. I'm going to go ahead and get that attached, because then we've got several other pieces to layer on here. This is going to be a Valentine, guys. Okay. Keep your fingers crossed that I get it straight and even. That's not too bad. Okay, we look up here in the top left corner. We've got a piece that's 1 1/2 by 1 3/4. That's going right there. And right across from it, we have a little mat that's 2 1/4 by 1 3/4. Then down here, we've got 1 1/2 by 3 1/4. And our last mat is 2 1/4 by 3 1/4. And if y'all can't tell, I love black and white and red, especially for Valentine's Day. Now, I'm not going to make you watch me put all these down. I'm going to get my glue and go ahead and get these attached to the front of the card. And then we'll come back and add the rest of the pieces. Now, to finish up our card, we're going to change it just a little bit. If you look at the sketch, you can see I've got a square and then a shadow to go behind it, but we're not going to use that. We're going to use this red glittery heart instead. And instead of putting the sentiment down here on this piece, we're going to take this little banner and put right here across the bottom. I think that's cute. Now the heart, let me measure it for you. At the widest point is 2 3/4 inches. And it is about 2 3/4 inches. It's almost like a square, isn't it? And the little banner is 2 3/8 by 1/2 inch. Now, I've got my heart on some foam tape. We're going to go ahead and put that on our card. Okay, we're going to go ahead and get this on here. Let's see, let's center it. There we go. And we're just going to glue this flat right there. I looked over to make sure I'm recording. I don't want that to happen again, ever. Okay, now I've got 2 more glittery hearts I'm thinking about putting on here. They're little tiny. Let me find my tweezers. I was thinking of putting one up there. See what a butterfingers I am today? Just not a good day for me. And one down here. What do you think, guys? I kind of like that. Let's go ahead and put these on too. Very cute. I love the glitter cardstock. It's so pretty. And this is from Die Cuts with a View, and it does not come off, which is something else I love. I hate getting glitter paper that comes off, and then when the person who gets your card opens the envelope, glitter goes everywhere. Nobody likes that, right? Too much glue. Okay. What do you think, guys? I think that turned out really cute. And that glitter paper just makes it very special. So that finishes card number 3. Here are the cards we made today, guys. And if you have a favorite, leave me a comment down below and tell me which one that is. I can't wait to give this one to my great-grandson. This one's going to someone special for her birthday, which is coming up next week. And this one I think I'm going to give to Wayne for Valentine's Day. I think he'll like that. And I love that sparkle in there. Thank you again for coming by today, guys. I hope you've enjoyed this. I love you all. God bless you all. And I will see you again soon with more cards. Bye now.